Hello everyone, it's Jeremy Parrish. You've probably forgotten who I am because I haven't streamed in so long. But here I am, about to do another map stream, and this one's by patron request. Someone asked me to do Castlevania 2, to create a map of that game, and I said, okay, but I should also do Castlevania. And here we are, mere hours away from Halloween, and therefore I must stream Castlevania, the original. Seems like a perfect time. So I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm hoping that everything works out. I've got my bandwidth as high as possible. I've got my light set up here, my camera. I really hope this all works out. I apologize if it doesn't. I'm going to type into the stream chat now and apologize in advance if I sound terrible. Apologies, I cannot spell, G's in advance if I sound like a barfing robot. Alright, Castlevania. So, here we go. This is, of course, Akumajo Dracula, the Japanese version for Famicom Disk System. Because I am not going to be able to do this whole stream, this whole map in 1 hour. And therefore, I'm going to use the Famicom Disk System version because... oops. Okay, yes, sure, why not? Yes, I'm ellipses. I'll go 13. I'm going with the Famicom Disk System version. And, oh, it looks like for some reason the title is off. Okay, hang on a sec. Great. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going with the disk system version because it allows me to save. I'm not going to be able to finish this entire map in one sitting, so I will save my progress and continue maybe tomorrow. Okay, I've changed my title. I hope it refreshes on the site. If not, maybe I should kill my stream. Okay, I'm going to kill the stream really fast and then reboot with the proper title. Spooky. It should automatically reset once I begin my stream again. So bear with me for a second. I'm going to disappear, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I should be back correctly streaming, so let us begin. Oh look, there's Simon doing the Simon walk, which is also known as the Hunchback walk. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, now loading screen. I don't know how to map that. I'm going to map this in great detail, because why the heck not? So let's see, this is the entrance, so let me just get organized here. Okay, so let's see, how many screens tall should I make each one? Let's go with 3x4, because that's proper video game dimensions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, so here we've got the ground. I'm going to put the boundaries here, because you can't backtrack beyond that point. And basically, Simon is right here. There's Simon. That's where he starts. And we've got a torch there, and a torch here at the edge of the screen. Since there's not a lot of, of anything to this game, it's just a straightforward jump and attack kind of game. I'm going to try to map the background details as well. In this case, it's a bunch of trees. Okay, so that's the first screen down. Hooray! We're off to a rockin' start. Alright, so it does look like the stream is going properly, and I will proceed to screen 2. Okay, and that's the second screen. Oh, I probably shouldn't have hit that torch. Oh well. I can approximate where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm using, let's see, okay, so that is showing up on the screen just barely. I'm using green to denote torches, candelabras, chandeliers, other assorted things that Simon can hit to acquire goodies. Oh, and I suppose I should put Simon's starting point on here too. Simon is blue. He's very sad about Mirror of Fate. And he says in a bizarre Scottish brogue, "Why did they do that to me? I can't believe they turned me into a terrible monster." Actually, I don't remember what happened to him in Mirror of Fate, but it wasn't good. Okay. But hey, Mercury's team mostly redeemed themselves with Samus Returns. It's not the greatest game I've ever played, but sure beats Mirror of Fate. By golly. And one final candelabra. You notice they're evenly spaced. And then there's a castle right here, rising up into the fog. So that is the entrance. And I'm trying to remember exactly where the little power-up is, the little bonus. I can't. I'm going to try to get it. I apologize if I misjump. It's always kind of hit or miss with the hidden crown. Oh, wrong color. I was going to use blue for portals. I've already messed up. But that is the danger of mapping live on a stream. Okay, so we've got those trees. Hooray, look! It's the entrance to Castlevania. Wow. Fantastic. I got me a crappy dagger. Oh, Simon, you blew it! I kind of feel like I should reset just to get that right, but whatever. Oops. I keep hitting candelabras and stuff without drawing them. And that is a mistake. A mistake that is probably unavoidable. Alright, so we are inside. I'm going to head all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, did I do that right? Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to draw bad guys because that would be a fool's errand. Did I miscount that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I didn't. Sorry, I'm an old man. I can't count anymore. It's really kind of sad. And I don't know if I've ever posted a photo of my streaming setup, but the when I do these cartography streams, the computer that I'm using to stream from is really far away from the other stuff I'm doing, my other things, my essential things, like this map, yes. So I can't really check messages while I'm doing that, but I will peek over from time to time and see what's up. Look at that, I'm going to draw, yeah, that's right, rotting drapery. I don't think I'm going to draw the windows, though, but the columns, that seems important. Columns are essential. I apologize, I covered up the map. You have no proof of my progress so far. At the rate I'm going, I'm probably not even going to finish stage 1 in an hour. It's going to take me an entire week to map Castlevania, but what can I do? Alright, so let's draw Simon here again. Yeah! Tiny little Simon, also known as the Blue Blob. He kind of looks like Grimace, actually, from McDonaldland, if he were a little more purple. Oh, I hit it again! God dang it. But I guess everything here is kind of regularly spaced, so it's probably not too big a crisis. 1, 2, 3, 4. I realize it probably seems really ridiculous and meticulous. Meticulous? Yes. That I'm using 2 different weights of marker when, in fact, one of them is just being used to draw the boundaries at the bottom of the screen, but give me a break. If I don't use my own system, then what's the whole point? Okay, so we had another column there, and another column. Probably drawing those too wide, but you know what? It's my map. I can do whatever the heck I want. You can't stop me. Okay, so we've got more of those little dudes. Actually, I probably shouldn't gender candles. That's kind of silly, actually. More of those little things. Gotta get my precious hearts. My precious... Oh look, some geographic detail, some variants. Let's see, so that is about the breaking point. I'm going to look at the computer now and see what's up. Someone is commenting on my shirt cuff. Okay, sure, it's a shirt. My wife bought me a very nice shirt last year for Christmas, and sometimes I wear it because we are not savages here. I mean, I work from home, and I could technically sit around naked, but no one wants that. Let's not inflict that upon the planet. Okay, so one final column here. And then we go to the staircase, and that looks like to be about like that. Get some stairs going on. Oh yeah. I really should not draw the stairs in that much detail. Sorry about that. I just have these terrible habits. Oh, right. And there is a torch up here. Way up high. Above the kitty cat. Gotta make it green. Starting to understand why Bob Ross talked the way he did and said the things he did. Oh, I totally skipped a torch. A candelabra, my apologies. When you are basically sitting alone in a room, doing something with media, and other people are going to be watching, you say silly things. I make no apologies. Alright, come on, kitty. Come on. Oh, you cursed cat. Alright, so that is the next screen's worth of distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. I, once again, have trouble imagining that this is going to be very interesting for anyone. I'm playing Castlevania a screen at a time and constantly pausing, but I realize that the world needs distractions, so I'm happy to provide this completely ridiculous distraction for you on a completely ridiculous day. Okay, so that stair is going backward. Oh, look at that, there's a little partial column holding up that chunk of flooring. And another column. And we're good. Look at that. So many columns. Okay, so I need to actually color in the platforms so that I know that they are active space that you can interact with. I guess that would be interactive space. There's a candle right here in the middle, and one down here. And I haven't done much mapping lately because my life has been just all over the place, but I did draw maps at Portland Retro Gaming Expo about a week ago. If you happen to be at the show and stopped by to say hello, you got to watch me. Oh, don't get that one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you got to watch me. What did I do? I mapped the Goonies, the original The Goonies, for Famicom. It was great. I completed almost the entire game. I didn't find the shortcut, And stage 3, I forgot where the boots are, the little jump shoes that you get. So everything except that was completed at live and in person at Portland Retro Gaming Expo. And I also made it a ways into Fazanadu shortly after. Well, that was very exciting. People kept stopping by and saying, Fazanadu? That's on the NES Classic system? And I had to say, no, this is an illegal NES Classic. Kids, don't try that at home. It's evil and bad, and the government will come after you. Alright, another column. There's one all the way over here, and then 2 more in between. These columns are very closely spaced, with windows in between, and look, nice evenly placed torches. Dracula is actually very meticulous. I guess maybe that comes part and parcel of being a vampire. You become a snazzy dresser, you become very specific about your masonry and the placement of candelabras that vampire hunters can destroy to acquire weapons from. So let's see. Alright. This is actually partially a cartography stream and partially Nintendo, because it's late in the day and it's kind of a stressful day. Oh no, I can't hit those. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. I hate the stopwatch. Alright. The accursed stopwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're almost at the end there of that section. But not quite. Anyway, as I was saying, it's been kind of a stressful day, so I think, like most people, I need a stiff drink. And let's see, that looks to be about up there. Yeah, cool. Got ourselves a platform. And a staircase heading down. And then 2 candelabras and some zombies that don't quite count. I can tell this stream's going to be kind of rough since I'm more concerned with mapping things than with fighting effectively against Dracula's ravening hordes. So I apologize for all the embarrassing deaths you will witness. I will say, though, that if you need proof of my Castlevania chops, I have streamed this game in its entirety. I did defeat Dracula live and in person several months ago, so this is kind of a reprise here. And look at that! It's another door, passage back to the place I was before. So this is not a test of a proof of my Castlevania skills. That has already been proven. I have nothing to show you. So now I am just drawing a map of the castle. And yes, my hope is to turn all these maps into posters to sell if people want them, which seems to be a thing that people do want. But there hasn't been a lot of progress on that front. I need to ping some people about stuff again. Get that rolling. Alright. So look, I mapped stage 01. I feel like I have accomplished something very negligible today. And how far into the stream are we? I don't even know what time we started. Okay, we're 20 minutes into the stream. This is what I've accomplished in 20 minutes. I really thought I'd get to, like, the halfway point of the game in the space of an hour, but I can see that's just not gonna happen. Oh, you know what? I missed something. There's a hidden item back here. I've missed two hidden things so far. That's terrible. I'm really trying to do too many things at once. This is like walking and chewing gum of the live streaming world. And there's a tiny passageway down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could probably draw a hard boundary up here. It's not like Simon's going to go off the top of the screen. So you know what? I'm just going to do that. Yeah, draw those lines in. Alrighty. I'll channel some Bob Ross. Look at those happy little lines. Aren't they just full of jollity? Okay, and that. There we go. We have a connection and a connection. And gotta draw that there. Okay. This party is happening. All right. Oh, right. I haven't actually drawn the boundaries. Can the contents of the screen. That was pretty foolish of me. Tell you what. Okay, so that is immediately below. And comes across to here. So I like that they put, stairways and stuff in realistic spaces, but then what about this gap right here? The lip right there at the column. Like, how are Dracula's guests supposed to, navigate that? Are they supposed to just, jump down to the floor below? That seems like an OSHA violation waiting to happen. Transylvania's version of OSHA is going to come after Dracula. You may not care about vampire hunters, but OSHA agents are a different matter altogether. And it's kind of hard to designate. Okay, whatever. So that is a blue space. That is blue. Blue means it's a portal to another screen. I stole that from Metroid. Yeah, that's right. Even in a linear Castlevania, it's still a little bit Metroidvania. And finally, that little hunk of column right there, propping up the staircase. Okay. Oh, a bat got me. But at least I did find the meat. It's like an Arby's advertisement. Social media post. Very tragic. 1, 2. How far over is that? That's like just 2. I did not go a full screen's distance. And let's see, that is up to about here. I think wall meat, aka brickskit, will be designated in pink because that is what the center of a properly cooked brisket should be. A nice shade of pink. And there's a column. And a couple little bricks over here. Okay. Well, there's that. Much needed wall meat. So down into the lair of the fish dudes. But not Fish Dude the game. I need a copy of that box so I can continue Game Boy Works. But it's not forthcoming. It is way too rare. And, uh-oh, water. But I already have blue to designate something else. I guess I could use blue to designate water, because if you fall into the water, you'll die. It's a portal to death or something. Hang on a sec. Sorry, I just noticed something. Nope, okay. So the columns are pretty consistent between screens, except over here, that column on the screen to the left that you see, that doesn't exist on the screen above. Okay, so there's someone being really obnoxious in the stream chat. I'm gonna do a little pruning. Okay, so where was I? Right. Doing some water. And that almost goes all the way over, but not quite. Look at that. It's very tricksy. And there is a small 2-block space. There's some dude saying that this game is 20 years old, telling everyone they're stupid. But he's the one who thinks this game is 20 years old when in fact it is 30. So the joke's on you, buddy. Alright, so column here and column here. And as John Harris pointed out on Metacritic, those torches there show where the fishmen are going to leap out of the water. It is crazy. You know what? I have multiple shades of blue, so I'm going to bust out another marker here. There we go. So we have, yes, that's right, aqua blue for the water. It's almost like it was meant to be. Okay, so let me mark those interactive spaces. Color in the torches, and we are good to advance. Yep. Oh, fishmen popping up where the torches are. There are secrets where fairies don't live, and fishmen where torches do. Let's see. Let me make sure I... Oh, no! What did I do? I lost count. Okay, there we go. Back and back. And yes, okay. So that is the full width of that section. Hooray. And yeah, it looks like that is the division there. All right. We're in business. Except oh, no, whoops. Oh, I kind of messed up a little bit. Well, we're going to fudge it. There we go. Okay. Wow, look at that. How accurate. How amazing I am. So, there's just a little bit of wall over here. And some wall with a hunk of column. There we go. All right. And I forgot to mark down the torches, but fortunately I know where they are because that is where the fishmen pop up. See how that works? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Got some wall, some floor, some water. And of course, I can't miss the secret here, because that would be really embarrassing. So, oh, I should have marked those in. Oh well, whatever the hell. I will also take notes. Oh, I guess I don't need to take notes. I've only killed off one of those candelabras. Right. Okay, candelabra there, and there. Oh! Make a note. The dollar bag comes up right here. Dracula's castle is a miserable pile of secrets. And finally, the connection from there to there. I forgot to color that in blue. Alright, it's starting to all come together. I might just complete this level. Alright, let's see. Man, why do people call me Jezza? British people, you have the worst nicknames. Alright, so I made the mistake of checking the stream chat. Never again. There we go, I got that one. And let's see, get the door up here again. Little stairway. Some floor. 2 candelabras, plus the one down here that I hit, and finally some columns to line up. Alright. That's stage 2 down. Too bad there's like 18 of these things. What time is it? I've been streaming for half an hour, still haven't finished stage 1. This is truly a trial of Olympian patience for you guys. I don't know how you do it. Okay. I would sure like a weapon that is not a clock. That wasn't really what I was looking for, but it'll work. I guess if I were a responsible adult, I would designate what each of the torches gives you, but that just seems like too much work. This stream is already slow enough as it is. Alright. So, we go down over here. I think I can skip part way. I don't need to go all the way to the right or left. 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, okay. The door there. So it's on this exciting little... Oh! I just lost my water, but that's okay. There's no water in this part. By water, I mean, by lost my water, I mean I dropped the marker that I'm using to draw water. I did not actually wet myself. I feel like that's one of those things that really ought to be clarified, just to avoid misunderstandings. Okay, so we got the wall there. Torch, torch, and torch. Column, column. Right, forgot to do that thing. So I think maybe what would be best for everyone is if I did not map the entirety of Castlevania on live streams, because I just don't think any of us have the endurance for that. But I'll do another one of these streams tomorrow. Maybe I'll make it a little further into the game before advancing. forward and upward, I guess. Oh, whoever called me Jesuit, it's okay. I forgive you. I realize it's a cultural thing that I just don't get. Just don't do it around people I care about. I'd hate for them to think less of me. Okay, another screen, another folly of life. 1, 2, 3, 4. It definitely occurs to me that the prospect of mapping Castlevania seems tough, but mapping Castlevania 2 live on a stream, I don't even know about that one. We'll find out, I guess. So that is a strangely offset pillar. Oh, and I forgot to do the little drapery. How terrible. I wish I had Jeff Goldblum's voice and his presence. Then people would be clinging to my every word. I'd be saying the same inane things, but everyone would be like, he's so genius, he's so sexy. But no, it's just me. And I think one of these candelabras has an accent because it's a stupid thing. Watch, although you can. Let's see. How many will be? Okay. This is going to be 5 of these because it's just a little further. There we go. 5. That's the end of the stage. And I need to draw a bat here because there's a huge bat. Yeah, that's a boss already. How does that work? Okay, so that goes there, and then a tall one. Magical on that. And that takes us to the end of the stage. There's a candle there and there. Okay. I think we're good. Great. I can just kill the bat and move along to the next stage. And finally, I can bust open the color orange, which I've been holding on to all this time, waiting for the boss. Alright, here we go. I guess I should have put that door on the map, but it's not like it's an actual functioning door. Don't kill me. Oh, you killed me. Alright, so that's 1 level down. 5 more to go. So on to the next. Let's see, this is taking 40 minutes. Set disk B. I forgot all about that. Such shenanigans. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Alright, so I have to do this one backward because I'm going here and then working my way up. Let's see. Someone says, why in God's name? Oh, good. The audio sucks. That's great. Someone asked, why in God's name am I mapping the original Castlevania? And the answer is because someone asked about the second one, and I'm like, what do you have to map first? Wouldn't it be fun to put on your wall? Maybe not. Maybe it's just a bad decision by me. Do that right? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. So there's 4. There's Simon getting a start. And there's a wall over there. I need to mark that wall. And staircase up. Torches. I forgot to whip or mark the space with the hidden object again. Oops, and I shouldn't have gotten that yet. Oh, well. Alright. Post in the chat. Alright, well,